We are going to be looking at the brand new Zera support from the new Rush Duel pack, along with the new Grace Princess cards. And it's going to be very interesting to see because we have a total of 6 cards to look over. Well, realistically 5 because we already know Zerados, Angel of the Sanctuary, being a light fairy ritual effect monster with 2800 attack and 2300 defense, with and if Warrior of Zera or Ritual Monster with 2800 attack and 2300 defense are in your graveyard, send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, choose one face-up monster or one face-up level 8 or lower monster your opponent controls, and destroy it. So that's just a recap of what it did because we got it during the stream for the commercial. But let's get into the new cards as we have Zera, Devil of the Den. This is a brand new level 8 ritual monster that is a fiend effect with 2800 attack and 2300 defense. The requirement is the same requirement as the previous. If Warrior of Zera or a ritual monsters with 2800 attack and 2300 defense are in your graveyard, place one monster from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. The effect is this card gains 500 attack until the end of this turn. Then you can randomly choose up to 3 cards in your opponent's hand and send them to the graveyard. So this card hand rips for 3. And I don't know how that would be for Rush Duel because you draw until you have 5 cards during your draw phase. I guess you could rip out whatever is left in your opponent's hand if they're not careful. So this could definitely be a very scary card. That is definitely for sure. And I definitely like how powerful it is. And let's get to the ritual spell. We have Crossroads of Zera. This is a basic ritual spell as you can get because it has no requirement, and this card's name is treated as Zera Ritual while in the graveyard. So now you have, I believe it's 9 copies now for a single ritual spell, which is pretty cool. So you can pivot between any style of the deck you want. But this allows you to ritual summon Zerados, Angel of the Sanctuary, or Zera, Devil of the Den, by sending face-up monsters from your field to the graveyard whose combined levels total 8 or more as material, and you cannot use more monsters than necessary as material. So just being a generic material is cool, and I definitely think that this is going to be one that players do want to run because it has 2 powerful ritual monsters tied to it. But now let's get to the new Grace Princess support because these cards are adorable and it's nice seeing upgrades to previous cards. First up, we have Grace Princess or Evergrace Princess Kana. She is a level 2 light aqua ritual effect monster with 1200 attack and 1400 defense, and this card's name is treated as Grace Princess Kana while in the graveyard. And she has no requirement, which is kind of shocking, but she is the face of the deck, so that's understandable. This card's name is treated as Grace Princess Kana while it's on the field, which is also nice, so you have 6 total copies between field and graveyard. Face up light aqua monsters on your field gain 500 attack, and their levels are increased by 5, so she becomes a level 7 with 1700 attack on a ritual monster that's actually really good. And it boosts your level 7 rituals up to level 12, or if you have a level 8 light aqua ritual on the field, it becomes 13. So that is one thing to keep a note of. And then after that, we have a brand new version of Hina, which is Evergrace Princess Hina. She's a level 2 light aqua effect monster with 1500 attack and 1400 defense. And the requirement is during the main phase that this card was special summoned, you shuffle 2 light aqua monsters from your graveyard into the deck. Choose one spell or trap card on your field, on your opponent's field, and destroy it. Then you can choose one Grace Princess Kana in your graveyard and special summon it to your field. This is really good for summoning back the normal monster version of Kana, but it also is useful summoning back the Evergrace version because it becomes a level 7 monster on the field, along with getting a 500 attack boost, boosting it up to 2000. So that is actually really useful because you contribute them for their higher ritual monsters. And overall, I definitely think that these are very useful for the deck. And now let's get to that ritual spell, which honestly is just another generic type ritual spell. So this is our Grace Kamiko, and it's a ritual spell card, and the requirement is none. Ritual summon Evergrace Princess Kana or Evergrace Princess Hina by sending light aqua monsters from your hand or field to the graveyard whose combined levels total 2 or more as material. You cannot use more monsters than necessary as material, and you cannot use effect monsters from the hand as material for this effect. So overall, it only allows you to use normal monsters from your hand, which is fine because most of the time you're going to be tributing off from your field because of the brand new Evergrace Princess Kana boosting all your ritual monsters or all your light aqua monsters up by 5 levels. So it would make it easier to ritual summon any of your ritual monsters with little to no with all the ease in the world, actually. So overall, the new Grace Princess cards are very good, and on top of that, the new Zera cards can be very scary. But overall, I hope you guys do and did enjoy this video. And if you want to see more Rush Duel stuff, please hit that like button down below. If you want to see more content like this as well, hit that subscribe button. But anyways, I've been BoltSpider, and I'll see you all in the next video.